Hi Twin Flames. If your divine masculine is in a karmic situation, this reading is for you. So this is for all of you out there, you divine feminines who are wondering what is happening in this karmic relationship. And we all know that the karmic relationship is put in the way of the twin flame union, so that lessons can be learned and shadow work can be done. So let's have a look and see what the energy is between the divine masculine and the karmic. So Spirit, please tell us, how is the divine masculine feeling towards this karmic at the moment? Your divine masculine may be feeling that he's on the right path at the moment, which is interesting. He may feel that he may be dealing with financial constraints. Sorry, those cards are quite dark, so I'll show you them. We have the temple path. When we see the temple path in a reading, it's usually an indication that someone's on the right path. Okay, so it may be that this divine masculine chose this karmic relationship because he felt it was the right way forward for him. We'll do some clarifying cards in a moment to see how that's panning out for him. Okay. It may have been partly to do with financial arrangements. This may have been an easy transition into a karmic relationship simply because it was easier financially. Okay, so let's see what else. What else, please? Yeah, it may have been that, this divine masculine knew that there were options. He knew that the world was better over here. He had his eyes on something that was, just very beautiful, which, could quite possibly be you, divine feminine. But because he was afraid to move towards what he really wanted, he stayed in what he thought was a safe environment, and he's scared to open the gate. So again, for financial reasons and just about not being brave enough to go for what he really wanted, he chose this path that he thought would be okay, would lead into a good direction. Let's see what else. Is there another one, please, Spirit? Is there another one? Yeah, he kind of felt that this karmic relationship was sort of balancing for him. He felt that, maybe he saw this as a soulmate relationship. Maybe he just didn't think too clearly about it. Maybe he just thought they were quite well matched, and there's almost a sense of him feeling, yeah, this will do. I think this will work out for me. I think this is the right path. Financially, it's going to be a good move. I know that I really, really want to be elsewhere, but actually, I'll settle. There's a comfortable feeling about this. It's familiar. It kind of feels like he ambled into this relationship and thought, well, yeah, we're quite a good match, so let's just go for it, which is interesting. So there's almost sort of a complacency about his feeling towards the karmic at the moment. Let's see how the karmic's feeling. Should I use different cards, please? Yeah, sorry, they're just saying use some different cards. Oh, left one behind. Okay. So how is the karmic feeling towards the divine masculine, please, at the moment? How is she feeling, or how are they feeling, I should say, towards the divine masculine at the moment, Spirit? Whoops, a daisy. We have two. We have intuition. So she's feeling there's something that she's feeling, so we're not quite sure what, but she's feeling intuitively. Yeah, she's feeling that, yeah, there's harmony in this relationship, but let's just see how this develops. Okay. There's a card of solitude, so she's feeling quite alone. The karmic is feeling quite alone in this relationship, even though, you know, her intuition in the early days told her that this was a harmonious relationship and everything would be fine, but she's actually feeling quite alone. She feels that she's laying down a firm foundation for her future, you know. And so, you know, she, in her head, she feels that this situation is solid, you know. She was led towards this divine masculine, feeling that, you know, it would be a harmonious relationship, but actually she's quite lonely, but she still feels that it's good for her because this is a firm foundation. Why is the temple path here, please? Why is the temple path here? Yeah, again, we have a card of prosperity. So, you know, the temple path is here because the divine masculine felt that, yeah, there's a card of partnership here. He felt that financially it was a good move forward. He felt that that was the right way to go. You know, in that instant, it seemed like a solution to whatever situation that he was in. And, you know, we have this sort of partnership feel about it. He felt that they'd be better off sort of together rather than, you know, him being alone. And as we know, he wasn't brave enough to take the step towards the divine feminine. And so, you know, it's almost like they've just said he settled. So it's almost like he settled in order to sort out a financial situation and, you know, thought it would be okay. What else, please? Why are the financial constraints here, please? Why are the financial constraints here? Okay, we have 2. Things happened very quickly. And, you know, somebody took the lead here. Somebody knows that this situation moved more quickly than they'd anticipated. And maybe they were looking for a quick resolution to a financial situation. You know? Yeah, Spirit are just saying that, you know, obviously these are the feelings that the divine masculine has towards the karmic. So, yeah, you know, he wanted a quick resolution to a situation, basically. And I think it was basically a timing issue. I think that the karmic was just there, frankly. Yeah, interesting. Why is the garden and the gate here, please, Spirit? Why is the garden and the gate here? He had to make a decision. So yeah, there's this feeling about this decision being very rushed. It's a feeling about him thinking, oh, that was a good idea. Oh, and that person's there and they seem to like me and let's just go for it. It felt like a rushed situation here. So, you know, he wasn't brave enough to step forward to what he really wanted. We have the card of 2 rings here, you know. He made a choice to enter into this relationship with this karmic simply because it was familiar, you know. I'm not feeling any great love energy here at all at the moment. Very strange energy. It's very unsettled energy. Yeah, again, you know, we saw this in the main reading I did a few minutes ago on the divine masculine energy. He's been doing a lot of work on his shadow side. You know, he's been doing a lot of inner work to sort out his feelings and what he wants from a situation, you know, and figuring out whether or not this match that he thought was okay and fitted quite well, you know, he's been doing a lot of soul searching. And there's an element of him wanting to move out of darkness into light. So, yeah, really, really uncomfortable energy I'm feeling at the moment. He's very, very strange. Very strange. Let's just pull some clarifiers with this deck. We've sort of gone back to front with these cards. Why is the karmic using intuition at the moment with the divine masculine? Why is the karmic using intuition, please? What is her intuition or his intuition telling them? This karmic is using her intuition at the moment because she's feeling something's not right. This karmic feels that the divine masculine is about to walk. Okay? And maybe she's feeling that this, you know, loving energy isn't here. As I say, the energy was very uncomfortable, you know, and maybe she's feeling that the divine masculine is about to walk, or maybe the karmic is feeling that it's time for them to walk, you know, just walk away from this situation. So what she entered into feeling that it was going to be a harmonious relationship is not feeling very harmonious at the moment. It's feeling very unsettled. There's an uncertainty energy about this. It's very strange. You know, maybe this is why we had under the divine masculine, maybe we had these movement choices and decisions because maybe the karmic is feeling that actually she's feeling that the divine masculine is about to make a move. And, you know, this is what's playing on her mind. Let's see what the harmony card was about. Let's see what this is about, please. Yeah, she's very much wanting to heal this relationship. So something is not right. Something is very unsettled here. And, you know, this is what the karmic was aiming for. She wanted a harmonious relationship. They've just said to me rose-tinted glasses. She saw this relationship through rose-tinted glasses. But, you know, here we have the healer of the ages and a very powerful healing card. And she's working very hard to try and heal this situation. So there definitely feels like there's some sort of rift or negative energy going on here. Very interesting. What's this solitude card doing here, please? Yeah. Apologies because the cards are all backwards and forwards. Interesting. We have, it could be that this karmic is wearing some sort of mask at the moment. You know, we have the magician and the mirror. And it's almost like she wanted things to be a certain way, but they haven't quite been as she expected. You know, she's seeing, it's almost like they've just said to me, she's seeing herself reflected back to herself. And maybe, you know, this is, we're talking about a divine masculine doing shadow work, but maybe, you know, this has been part of the karmic's learning curve in her human experience, you know, that she's had to do shadow work of her own, because this is very much about her looking at herself in the mirror and trying to figure out how to save this relationship or how to move it forward, because things are not good, and she's trying to heal this situation. She's looking for sort of magical answers. She's looking for a magic wand to put everything right and to end her loneliness, because she's feeling lonely within this situation, but she still wants to put down this firm foundation. So let's find out more about the firm foundation, please. What is the firm foundation about? Firm foundation. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This karmic feels that there's some sort of financial gain for her. She sees her future being financially stable if she stays with this divine masculine. Okay, here we have the woman holding a coin. It's very, very clear. You know, she wants to put down a foundation that is strong. She wants her future to be secure. And she sees this relationship with this divine masculine as, you know, her way to achieve that. So, very mixed energies on the divine masculine part at the moment. So I'm going to pull some love oracle cards. Apologies, I've just knocked the camera. I'm going to pull some love oracle cards to find out what their joint energy is. What is the joint energy, please, between the divine masculine and the karmic? What is the energy? Okay, I think, you know, we have the third eye chakra card, and I think, you know, they're definitely seeing signs of change here. We feel that things aren't panning out quite as they thought they were going to. But at the moment, yeah, there's been a lot of, their joint energy is very much about, they both know that this situation isn't right. It doesn't feel right to either of them. Neither of them feel particularly happy. It feels very, very unsettled, quite uncomfortable for me to read today. It feels an uncomfortable energy. So although they're being sent signs, they've just said on a daily basis, they're being sent a lot of signs that this relationship isn't serving either of them. But they're refusing to see for a number of reasons. They are refusing to move forward, and it feels like there's difficulties with them moving forward because there feels like, I don't want to use the word pressure, although that probably is the right word to be fair, but it feels like there's people with a vested interest in this relationship, and they've just said the word pretense. There's some sort of pretense that is in play here. What else? What else is the energy between them? Yeah, they're trying to find some sort of balance in this situation, trying to sort this situation out because, you know, neither of them feel happy. Very, very unsettling. What else? Yeah, dreams coming true. I think it's interesting because, you know, I think there's different dreams happening here. I think, you know, the karmic has the need to hang on to this masculine because she sees, apologies, she sees a secure financial future, you know, so that's one lot of dreams. And I think the divine masculine is still figuring out, you know, this situation. He's doing a lot of inner work, and, you know, this relationship, this karmic relationship has been crucial to the divine masculine in him finding out about himself and what he truly wants, because, you know, his dreams lay here. His dreams lay beyond the garden gate. You know, here we have movement, choices and decisions towards, I always think this card, and I said this in the other reading, we have two what look like wedding rings here, and they're on the red art, in the red arch, which is, it always talks to me about passion, you know. So, you know, the divine masculine is doing this inner work because he knows where he really wants to be. He knows what truly will make him happy. You know, this young girl here is gazing, you know, over the hillside. She knows what will make her happy, but she's been too fearful to walk through the gate. And I think this inner work that the divine masculine is doing is towards him being able to make his dreams come true. So we have a real, what's the word? Disparity between what the karmic is wanting from this relationship and where the divine masculine is actually sitting. Interesting energies. What will be the outcome, please? What will be the outcome of this relationship between the divine masculine and the karmic? Yeah, I mean, look at this for an outcome. This situation is helpless and hopeless, frankly. So, you know, it's not boding well, and this is why I'm getting this uncomfortable energy. What else, please? Yeah. We have a card about, you know, sharing the love. Their hopes about this relationship working and about having, you know, this loving energy between them isn't working out. You know, they're feeling hopeless and helpless. So, you know, those dreams are not working. You know, we have dreams coming true. That was their joint energy. They were both hoping that it was going to be a dream that came true, but the energy is not good. What else, please? It's that one, is it? Yeah, it feels like they're both reaching out to friends and family to talk about this situation. You know, they're not able to sort it out between them. The Spirit have just said it's not a level playing field. You know, you will know what that means for, you know, in your situation. But there's an imbalance here of some type. And it feels like they're reaching out to others for support. So, you know, they may be talking to their friends, to their families. They're not quite sure how to take this situation forward or whether to walk away. We already know that the Karmic is worried about the Divine Masculine walking away because she has her sights set on this future. But they're definitely reaching out for support at the moment. So, do we know the ultimate outcome of this situation, Spirit? We have a card of release. They're going to release this situation. They're going to release this relationship. You know, we don't know when, but they are going to release this relationship. It's not healthy for either of them. It's not doing them any good whatsoever. So, you know, they are going to find their balance. They are going to pursue their dreams, but it looks like it's going to be individually, not together, because this situation is being released. Okay. I'm going to draw that. It was only a brief reading, Twin Flames. I'm going to draw it to a close. It was just, as I say, a situation I wanted clarity on because of the other Divine Masculine reading that I did a bit earlier this afternoon. So I hope that's helpful for some of you. If it resonates with you, as always, please let me know. I will be doing more regular readings to look at all aspects of the Twin Flame journey. So please join me on the channel by subscribing and clicking the notification bell. And I look forward to seeing you for an update soon. Take care. Bye-bye.